Hi everyone, my name is Lexy Ho-Tai. I am an artist and an educator, and welcome to my studio tour. Um, Actually, just kidding. I'm sorry, I'm not going to give a conventional studio tour today because I actually don't have a conventional studio set up right now.
For example, it may look like I'm filming in a studio right now, but it's actually just a desk with books as a tripod and Little Blue resting on a peanut butter jar. I'm just subletting a space temporarily in Brooklyn right now, so I'm throwing my work on top of someone else's stuff. Not my books, not my furniture, and oh, yep, there's a bed. I'm in a bedroom, and over here on the floor of the bedroom is where I'm currently working on a costume commission for an upcoming performance, and I'm playing around a lot with new materials.
For the past year, I've essentially been living out of my suitcase and my storage unit and making art in a whole bunch of different places. Maybe I can do like a pop, 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 all these different studio spaces. Ah, oh, ah.
For this past year, my entire life has been in my storage unit in Queens, including everything for my practice, my tools, materials, old work. So I've been scaling my practice down. I don't have a car, so it's really been whatever I can carry in suitcases as I go from place to place. And I feel very lucky to be able to travel and make work in a range of places, from formal art institutions to DIY art residencies to friends' backyards to public transportation. I found that anywhere can become a makeshift studio space, even if it's just hand sewing a little puppet on the train. Moving around so much and not having a stable space or practice can definitely be challenging, but I think it's also been really powerful for me to remember that I can be really resourceful and adaptable in my practice and that I don't need much to make work. So, as you can probably imagine, my practice is constantly changing and expanding and evolving based on where I am and what projects I'm working on, what resources I have access to, what materials I have on me, what community I'm in. And sometimes it can be hard to concisely talk about my practice because I'm like, it's constantly changing. I don't know. But I would say that my work is often rooted in striving for authentic self expression and grappling with what does it mean to be human through craft, play, DIY, world building, collaboration, and monsters. I would say that I primarily work with found and recycled materials, particularly upcycled textiles, using slow, craft based processes. In a world that's so fast and ever changing, it feels meaningful to slow down and to create objects with deep care. I also love being curious and exploratory, so that keeps me learning new techniques and playing with new materials. I often find myself saying yes or proposing projects that I don't actually know how to do, but I enjoy the challenge of learning, and it's always very humbling and frustrating to be a beginner again. I also feel like I want to shout out kids and young artists who inspire me endlessly. I'm always striving to bring a similar sense of play and curiosity and intuitive, authentic making into my process. Right now, no month is the same for me in my creative life. One month, I'll be collaborating with over 400 elementary school students to make a giant cuddle monster. Another month, I'll be building a giant heartbreak monster in New Orleans and then burning it with a new group of friends on my last night there. Another month, I'll be working on a commission or collaboration, like designing and fabricating a costume for a performance or theater project. Most recently, I completed my very first short film about my grandmother. I created tiny textile versions of my family and used stop motion animation to bring them to life. So, as you can probably see, everything is always changing. But thank you so much for taking a glimpse at my world right now.
Hi everyone, it's me again. Anyways, thank you so much for being curious about my work and for taking the time to watch this.
I'm making this video in September 2023, so honestly, by the time you're watching this, who knows what I'm up to? You can sort of follow along on Instagram at Lexy Makes Things, and please feel free to reach out if anything resonated. I think one of the best parts of being an artist is using art to connect with other people, so maybe that's you. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.